Good morning, everyone. 7:49 a.m. Tuesday, April 8th, 2025. And in honor of the 8th, I'm going to start with the word 8 for our Wordle starting word. Now, I normally would not use that word because of the G, the E, I, H, and T are all common, but the G, believe it or not, is not. If you divide the alphabet 26 letters into the most common 13 and the last common 13, the G is not in the first 13 in our what we call our ETAOIN SHRDLUC system. So, but let's give it a go. You would think the G would be with all those words that end in ing, right? So, well, we got E, which is tan, so it's not in that spot, but that's it. Not great. Now, ETAOIN SHRDLUC, E-T-A, we haven't used yet. O, I, we have. N, we haven't. SHRDLUC, S, H, we have. R, we haven't. So, see what we're doing? We're doing the math of the data analytics. So, in other words, the next 5 most common letters in the English language, left to right, are A, O, N, S, R in that order. So now what we want to do is we want to create a word with that E, but not in that spot, and 4 of these letters. Okay? See anything? Okay, I see an obvious one. I'll give you a few seconds. I see 2 obvious ones. Okay, snare, S-N-A-R-E, or snore, S-N-O-R-E. Since the A is more common than the O, we'll go with snare, S-N-A-R-E, S-N-A-R-E. Okay? So we're using the really common letters to get these regularly in 3 or 4 guesses. You can do it, I do it, and you can do it too. Oh my goodness. Wow, we almost got it in 2. I haven't gotten 2 in, I think, over a month now. So now I see an obvious answer, scare. But we can't do stare. Let's go through, let's not rush it here and see all our options. So after our second guess, let's go through our vowels. A and E in the puzzle. Probably not another vowel here. Okay, I can't think of any word there. So, A, E, I, O, U, Y, sometimes Y. So, now, ETAOIN SHRDLUC's our system. ETAOIN SHRDLUC. So, scare. Okay, let's just go through the alphabet real quick then. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, Q, U. Square. See, square works, but you gotta have 6 letters. R, S, T, stare. We've already used the T. U, V, W, swear. A new spelling for swear. X, Y, Z. So, unless I just missed something there, it is scare. And we'll get it in 3. So that was, we got real lucky with that one, didn't we? But see how that snare, using that math or that data analytics, see how well that works. And it works over and over again. Unless the word's like fuzzy. Because if it's fuzzy, none of the letters are really common. Okay. Oh my goodness. What did I use? I got overly confident. What did I miss? We can't do snare. We can't do snare. What in the heck? What? Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh, share. Oh, no, you can't use the H, I, J. So we can't use the H, the N, or the T. I, J, K, L, M, smare, N, O, P. Oh, spare. Oh, gosh. Now, I wouldn't have guessed spare anyway because the C is more common than the P. So we wouldn't have gotten that anyway, but how did I miss that? Q, Q, U, R, S, T, U, V, W. Okay, so I would have guessed the scare anyway, so it didn't really change it. So we got it in 4. I like to get it in 3, but 3 or 4 is, that's always the goal, to get it in 3 or 4. So on a grading scale, my grading scale, 100% A plus A, B, C, D, F. So we got it. It would have come down to scare or spare, but I would pick scare anyway, using the math. So yesterday's Wordle, I'll give away in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, was hazel. And it came down to haven or hazel. And, the V and the Z are both rare. So that was an interesting day. So that's it. See you for the next video. Bye.